Right from the times we were playing with this candy? No. Right from the Big Bang, that is, the creation of this universe, there is one topic that is taboo everywhere, especially in India. Yes, it is sex. Before you get into this video, here's a serious disclaimer. If you are a boomer, a conservative, people with backward thinking, or people who get offended by forward thinking, or people who do not have an open mind, just stay away from this video. You shall come back for the next one, but not this one. But I know you would be more than curious to watch and condemn this video. If that is the case, go ahead, because I don't give up. The Toilet Seat by Latha. The author has clearly mentioned that this book is not about science but merely her opinions. While reading between the lines, you might think that this book is intended for male bashing and vouching adultery. But again, if you perceive this with an open mind, you might understand these are some of the situations and difficulties she had gone through or she heard of from her friends and relatives. So one might find her ideas revolutionary and the other might find them completely insane. So it is up to you on how you take it. I too have some difference of opinion on her take about extramarital affairs and so. But despite the controversies, I have decided to make this video because this book talks about marital rapes and also it tries to bring sex out of the closet. Also, this book is a slipper shot for any man who tries to exploit women, especially his wife, only for sexual needs. The academic book suggests that food, shelter and clothing are the basic necessities of life. But humans and animals have been having sex right from the Stone Age. So the basic necessities should be ordered as food, sex, shelter and clothing. If sex is taught and talked about openly, then we will be able to reduce the number of rapes, molestation and bad touches, and we can save our future generation from mental and physical traumas and abuses. And this openness can help better the relationship between sexual partners, it can make sex more enjoyable, and it helps to blossom better relationships and better friendship between people of opposite sexes. And then sex will no longer be a dirty word. The more we try to possess someone, the more we will be possessed by our own hostile thoughts. Let friendship be the basis for any relationship and see what wonders it does to a relationship. The man and the women should learn and appreciate to give each other their own space. It is very important to understand the partner's nature and we should try to adapt to it instead of trying to mold them to our own preference. The author is completely against the concept of calling each other mine because we cannot possess any human being, and this concept extends to children as well. Have you seen any animal demanding love and respect from their offspring? No, they just provide food and protect them from all the intruders till they grow up. So understand that each individual has a life of their own, be it your partner, be it your parents, or be it your children. Our ancestors have devised a way to discipline us by monogamy in marriage, that is one for one. Marriage is an institution that has its own value. It gives us a lot of convenience. While we appreciate the ancestors for devising such an institution, you should also understand it is okay to make a few tweaks here and there every now and then. In our society, a male always associates his manliness with his ability to give pleasure to a woman. How can such an egoistic mind improve? The growth is shunned and there is no scope for learning. Never try to control or keep an eye on whatever your partner is into. This holds good for any relationship. Try to find your interest, try to get into your hobbies, try to spend time with yourself, your colleagues, your family, your relatives and so on. Because clinging on to one person all the time can definitely ruin a relationship. Trust your partner. Sometimes you have to go beyond trust. When you love someone and you allow them to be what they are, then without any effort, the relationship will be alive until you are alive. The time spent is a quality time only when both people enjoy doing certain things together without making a conscious effort. There would be a natural sense of happiness when both people are involved in it because they are doing what they like with the person they like. A statistic says that most of the women are unsatisfied in sex and marriage, but still they hold on to it only because of the society. So what is the solution? Talk to your partner about sex. Talk about your needs, your desires, listen to their desires and where do you lack and get things sorted out. Because once it is fixed, you will have a happy and peaceful life forever. And there is another stats from MBA meme school that states that more than 42% of the women and men are okay with physical abuses. Where are we going? Is our life so cheap to be wasted like this? Unless we live a complete life, I'm sure we cannot die with our arms stretched with the satisfaction of having lived our life. Are you wondering why this book is titled as The Toilet Seat? Make a guess and leave it as a comment here. Let me see what are all your wild guesses and then I'll try to answer it. Finally, if you're having a successful marriage, let the people around you know about it because they would know how to make a marriage work. Even if it is a failure, let the people around you know about it because they will know why a marriage fails. Hey bro, if your marriage is yours bro, you can do her anytime. If she resists, just beat her.